Good morning and welcome to the little apartment on the prairie. Sorry the lighting's bad. It's about 7:20 in the morning. I'm getting my shoes on, getting ready to go shopping. Couldn't get a pickup time at Walmart to do the where they pack your stuff up and bring it out to your car. So if I want groceries, I have to actually go in the store, which I don't feel that good about, but also it was hard to know what to order because I would like put stuff in my cart and then an hour later it would say, oh, this item's no longer available. So I don't need a lot, but I mean, I could be okay if I didn't get anything, but there's some stuff I'm gonna need at some point, and I feel like now before it gets worse here. So I've got my mask, my cloth mask I'll wear. I've got some latex gloves. I've got a couple pairs because I'm gonna go in 2 different stores, maybe 3 different stores, and those in a little bag. Then before I come home, I'm gonna go by the farm and pick up some raw milk, and I'm so excited. I emailed them last night to see if they were still selling milk at this time, and they are, and I can't wait to get some really good milk. So I'm excited about that. It actually snowed here last night in Nebraska. Not a lot, maybe an inch, but still it looks slippery. It looks like an unpleasant time to be going outside. I'm all keyed up and ready to go. I had planned to get up early and go. I'm up. I'm going out the door in just a minute. Wish me well. I'll let you know what I get and what the stores look like. Alright, I filmed that first part yesterday. That was Friday the 3rd. And I was gonna show you what I got at the grocery store when I got home. And I was so tired. I just didn't have the energy to do it. It was exhausting. But I'm gonna tell you about it today. This is now Saturday the 4th. Hi, Whiskers. Isaac's eating, so Sassy's locked in the bathroom. But I'm going to tell you what I got at the store and about the shopping trip. So I went to Lincoln, and first I went to the gourmet grocery store where I like to get produce because they do the double up bucks with food stamps. I spent $20 on produce, and then I get coupons for another $20 in produce. So if you use your food stamps for fresh produce, you can buy twice as much. So I went there and I got sweet potatoes and some Granny Smith apples. I got half a pint of fresh raspberries, which I absolutely love and I hardly ever get, and it's really a treat for me. But they looked really good. A lot of times when you buy raspberries at the grocery store, they don't even look good, but these were just beautiful. And then I ate them all last night. They were so good. I got some sweet peppers, some onions, and some carrots. And then I got some coffee because they have the coffee there that I like. And I bought Isaac, I got chicken hearts and marrow bones. They sell them like to make soup. And then I bought Isaac oxtail, which sometimes I get him at the Asian market when they have it there. It's cheaper there when they have it, but they don't always have it. And Isaac's been eating like so much chicken bone. I wanted to get him some variety, and I didn't know what I was going to find at Walmart, and for that matter, I didn't know what I'd find at the Asian grocery store. And I thought if I could just get his stuff without going to the Asian grocery store, then I'd only have to go 2 places instead of 3. So I spent more money to buy him oxtail at the gourmet grocery store, which, like I said, costs more than I would have liked to spend, but you know, it's a treat for him. But he does need some variety in his diet. So I wore a mask, I wore gloves. When I came out to my car, as soon as I put the groceries in the trunk, I took my gloves off. Now, I know some people are going to say, well, if you're touching your keys with your gloves on, then whatever's on your hands, you know, they're on your keys, and then you're touching your keys later. Maybe it would have been, the best thing would have been to take my gloves off, handle my keys to unlock my trunk, then put other gloves on to load the groceries into the trunk. But I've only got one box of gloves, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find another, so I just wasn't going to waste a pair of gloves. So what I did was I left my gloves on while I got my keys out of my pocket and unlocked my trunk. I put my groceries in the trunk. Then I took the gloves off. Then I got in my car. I put hand sanitizer on. Then I took my mask off and started my car, and then I put more hand sanitizer on. So that's how I did it. Then I went to Walmart. At the gourmet store, I didn't see anybody else. It wasn't very crowded. There weren't that many people there, but I didn't see anybody else with a mask or gloves on. When I went to Walmart, I saw a few people with masks, a couple people with gloves. I'm not sure I saw anybody with both. I saw a lot of people with neither. And I didn't see any employees wearing masks or gloves. I'm pretty sure they had said recently that that they were going to make gloves and masks available for employees, but apparently they're not really encouraging them to wear them because I saw nobody with them. So let's see what I got there. I got some frozen raspberries, which I like to put in yogurt. I got a package of tortillas, which I swear I'm going to learn to make my own, but I haven't yet. And I didn't have any bread made either yesterday, so I just got one package of tortillas. So I got Isaac some ground beef. I normally buy the biggest thing. I don't know, is it 10 pounds? I can't remember. So I got like 2 of the medium-sized ones, which I guess are 5 pounds each, I think. Anyway, I got that. I got him a package of pork neck bones, and I got him a bag of chicken legs. I would have bought chicken quarters, but they didn't have any. They only had a couple bags of chicken legs. And since I got the oxtail and the pork necks, and I still have some chicken quarters at home, under normal circumstances, I probably wouldn't have bought the chicken legs, but I don't know when I'll go to the store again. I don't know what I'll find the next time I go to the store. So I was kind of like, if it's something that I might need or that I'll use, if I can get it now, I think I should get it now. So I did. I got 2 jars of almond butter. I got 2 boxes of protein bars. I got a bag of flour, a 25-pound bag of flour, and a 25-pound bag of sugar. I got a gallon of sunflower oil and a smaller bottle of olive oil. I use the sunflower oil for cooking and baking for most stuff, but some things I like better cooked in olive oil. And sometimes I dip bread in olive oil. So there's a particular brand of olive oil I really like, and so I was able to get a bottle of that. I got a couple packs of cornbread mix. I was going to buy just a thing of cornmeal, but they didn't have it. The shelves were not overly full, but they weren't bare. You know, there were like 2 packages of pork neck bones. There were 2 bags of chicken legs. There was some other chicken, like chicken breast. You know, there were different, there was like a little bit of almost everything, but just not a lot of it. I got some Swiss cheese and some cheddar cheese. I got 2 pounds of butter. They were low on butter, but they had butter. And it seems like butter is something that's hard to find right now, so I bought it. I bought some dog treats, and I bought these little dental treats for the cats that I saw. I don't know if Whiskers will eat them. She's the one who needs them the most. She's got bad breath, but Sassy will eat them, I'm sure. Sassy also lets me brush her teeth, and she doesn't have stinky breath, but anyway. So that's what I got, and then I used the self-checkout thing. And by the time I got all my stuff, I felt like I was hot. My mask was making my glasses fog up. I don't know how people like work in a mask all day. It just wasn't comfortable. I felt like I wasn't getting enough air. I was just in like this state of heightened anxiety the whole time. So by the time I got up to the checkout, like, I thought I knew how much money I had left on my food stamp card and how much I was paying for myself. Isaac stuff I pay for myself because that's not what food stamps are for. And then, you know, the dog treats and, you know, anything that's not food, obviously food stamps won't pay for. So I thought I knew how much I had in food stamps, so I had my order divided up into like some stuff to put on the food stamp card and some stuff to pay for with my debit card. But I did the math wrong, and when I ran my debit card, it declined it because I was trying to put too much on it. And the touch screen on the checkout thing, hi Isaac, the touch screen on the checkout thing, it was hard to work with gloves. It would work, but I had to kind of fight with it. And I was just so relieved to get out of there. So I did the same thing again. You know, I took my gloves off after I put my groceries in the car, put on hand sanitizer, then took out my mask, then put on more hand sanitizer. Hush, Isaac, you need a treat, buddy. Oh, of course you do. So after that, I went to the farm where I buy raw milk and got 2 gallons of raw milk. I had emailed them the night before to make sure they were still selling milk at this time. And they were, and I was so happy to be able to get some. I've been drinking grocery store milk, and at one point I even drank a little powdered milk. So I was really glad to get really good milk. I was so excited. And that's a place that, you know, I don't really come into contact with other people. They're regular customers. They tell them you don't have to come ring the doorbell or anything. Just go on in the shed and get your milk. And they've got a mason jar in the cooler, and you put your money in the jar and take your milk. So I did. So then by the time I got home, though, I was just exhausted. It was cold. The parking lots were slippery, you know. And then I had a ton of really heavy stuff to carry into the house. So I was exhausted. And I needed to get the cold stuff put away. Some of it had been out for a while. It was pretty cold in the trunk, I think. So by the time I got home and I had to get the cold stuff put away, some of it had to go in the deep freeze. Man, I was just exhausted. I hadn't eaten anything. I didn't eat in the morning before I left because I wasn't hungry then. But by the time I got home, I was hungry. Normally, I might have gone through a drive-thru to pick something up. Drive-thrus are still open here, but it doesn't seem like a good idea to be using the drive-thru. So anyway, by the time I got home, I was just really, really exhausted and hungry, and had a ton of stuff to carry in from the car. I was too tired to film what I got. And it just felt stressful shopping. It felt, you know, like something kind of risky, and things aren't even bad here yet, though, which is why I felt like I'd better do it yesterday. Because, excuse you, Isaac, he's got hairball. Sounds like he does. So I just decided, here's Whiskers. You don't have hairballs, do you, kitty, kitty? No, there's a good kitty. So anyway, I just felt like I'd better do the shopping then while I could. And so that's what I got at the store. What are the stores like where you are? Have you been shopping recently? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe if you want to see more videos. You all have a good day.